Alright, we're going to start getting ready for the Champcar 24-hour race at VIR. And the first session, we're just going to go around and learn the layout of the track. Got turn 1, got a corner station on the inside. I'm going to point out the corner stations around the entire track. I did see a map showing one on the left, but I don't see one here in the simulator. You do have one on the outside of turn 3. Another corner station on the outside of turn 4. On the outside of the lower S's at turn 5. And then at the exit of the lower S's at turn 6 on the right. On the left as we enter the S's at turn 7, and on the right in the middle at turn 8. Up at the top of the hill at turn 9, on the right, and on the inside on the left at turn 10. Coming to Oak Tree, 11 and 12. I did see a map that showed one at 11, although I don't see it in the sim. We do see one at the exit at turn 12. And the straightaway, good ways up the back straightaway, there's a corner station at the top of the hill on the left. And then on the left on the outside of turn 13 and 14. And then at the exit of 15, oops, flying off the track, spotting these things. At the exit of 15, we've got a corner station on the left at 16, and at the right, on the right at 17 at the apex, the final apex before coming onto the front straight. So, always good to point out the corner stations just to recognize who's watching, where they're positioned, what can they see, flags, etc. We'll go around the track on this next lap, lap 2, and take a look at the runoff, or really the lack of runoff. It's basically just grass on the outside. Get a little paved runoff here at turn 3, but that's basically the racing line. And the S's, again, same thing. There's just curbing and minimal curbing on the left here. It's pretty easy to end up off track and into one of these tire walls as it gets a little tighter, the walls that is, at the end of the lower S's. Through the upper S's, again, there's just grass on the outside. At turn 10, it doesn't really show up in the sim, but in real life there's a pretty big divot just on the outside. And the grass to the right, there's a lot of potholes and divots that'll mess up the car. A lot of people end up flying and hitting the tire wall back on the left there, spinning to the inside. Similarly, it's a little tight with the tire wall on the outside through Oak Tree, and the extra pavement at the end of Oak Tree is really part of the racing line. A lot of speed built up on the back straightaway, and again, there's really no runoff beyond turn 14 here. It's just grass and then tires. And same thing with hog pen, just pretty much grass all around. Let's take a look at pit out and pit in. The pit out lane on the right. It's blind when you're racing, and sometimes traffic passing offline can definitely intersect the pit out all the way into turn 1. So now let's hustle around the track, and then we'll bring it in. A little far there at Oak Tree. So pit in, it comes up pretty quickly, and you can see the line at exit at turn 17 is altered. And then by the time you get to the tires, you have to have the car slowed down. Just stay in the outside lane. So that's it for the first on-track session. In the next session, we're going to focus on vision. Oops. Let's get a fresh car.